Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Business News. My name is Emily Omo. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight we'll be looking at prices of foodstuffs as it continues to increase on daily basis as many families find it difficult to meet up with the biting economy Nigerians are currently experiencing. What has been the contributions of government at various levels to ameliorate the suffering of the masses? These and more will come our package in our business news. Governor of Akwa Ibom State has reassured the people of the state of his commitment towards the fulfillment of all his campaign promises across the state. The governor gave this assurance at the flag off of 11.71 kilometers roads and health center in Oborokara local government area. Kelvin Samuel reports.
For ages, the people of Osaka and adjoining villages in Oborokara local government area suffered for lack of good road network, which affected economic activities in the area. It was like the dream the Arise team, led by the governor, arrived for the flag off of the construction of 11.7 kilometers road with 2 bridges, a gesture the people describe as heartwarming.
Excellency, the first bridge is just, you couldn't come through that way. I know you wouldn't like to drive on that bridge. A lot of people that passed through there, they were holding their hands in their mouth. But we thank God for the alternative routes. Excellency, we have given the construction company the full specifications, which at the end, Oborokara, Akwa Ibom State, and everybody will be happy.
I can assure you, even the contractor had to Usman, in 12 months, we will come back to this place. Sir, command voice of Usaka, and again. The only thing I said in doing Moro, in Akwa Ibom State, and also want Alibama for looking young men.
We have Osaka as the boundary village in Akwa Ibom State. Over the years, they have been suffering because of this road. We had series of problems because of economic values.
The governor, while addressing the people, says it is part of the earmarked 18 roads, schools, and health center projects across rural communities and the state. He reassures of his determination to bring all his campaign promises to light.
Our brother, the commissioner, will work with Morgan so that he can replace, and then we'll send the contractor here. I don't know, by the time we come back, we see the hospital, we see the road. I believe that government can work with our rural communities to ensure that they too have a better life. They too are part and parcel of our Akwa Ibom State.
The governor also approved the construction of a model primary health center to help make health care delivery accessible to the people. From Oborokara local government area of Akwa Ibom State, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umoino, has debunked the news making the rounds alleging that federal government has shared 30 billion naira each to state governments to help stabilize the economy. The governor made this known while responding to questions from Government House correspondents. Kelvin Samuel reports.
Speaking to Government House correspondent, the governor assures that he will continue to run a transparent government where monies accruing to the state will be judiciously used.
But on the one that states have been given 30 billion for palliative, I think it's a prophecy. And I pray the prophecy will come to pass. And, we are in the States. and our people are there in Abuja. Maybe there is a plan like that. So I join in praying that it should come. It will help us a lot. But as I stand here today, we have not received more than 2 billion naira from the federal government on palliative, and we are made to understand that it was a loan. And this state spent well over 5 billion.
He frowned at a situation where the people are incited against government with unverified comments.
So I believe that as a state, we are doing the very best we can. Since I came into office, I've tried to keep the cost of governance very low. I have denied myself of some of the things that are supposed to be my entitlement, so as to put it back for the common good of our citizenry. I believe in my conscience to God that I'm giving my all, and I'm prepared to do more. And anybody wants to audit the state accounts, the accountant general is there, commissioner for finance is there, director of budget is there.
The story alleging that 30 billion naira was shared to each state by the federal government to help cushion the effects of the present economic hardship has been flying on some quarters in the past week. Hence, the need to put the record straight. From the government house, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Taxation is a critical financial charge by government, and if given the proper legal backing, can fast-track development across all levels of government. This assertion was made by the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Umoino, at the 2024 Council Retreat and 179th meeting of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. Edidion Iba reports.
To appraise current issues in the tax space and project reforms are some of the reasons why members of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, are gathered in Uyo. Akwa Ibom State Governor, represented by the Commissioner for Economic Development, Mr. Membob, says taxation is a necessary financial tool to support economic policies and called for robust advocacy and trainings needed to widen the tax nets.
Administration set up a committee to review and harmonize the tax and state taxes. The aims were to enhance ease of doing business in the state by eliminating multiple taxation and improve our internally generated revenue without increasing the tax burden on taxpayers.
Other stakeholders, including the National President of the Institute and the Executive Chairman of Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service, agree that with the increasing economic and social challenges facing the country, there is a need to generate implementable strategies and tax reforms. They say the retreat will address these challenges as they will collaborate with other relevant agencies of government to sharpen the mechanics of engagements.
As an institute, we keep on advising the government as to the policy strategies required to generate more revenue. We are conscious of two variables. Don't increase the rate and don't bring in new taxes.
Especially considering the increasing economic and social challenges that our nation is facing, and the need to urgently increase tax revenues to match other economies with a similar profile in the most professional and efficient manner.
Nigerians are excited by what Mr. President has been saying, by what the committee through its chairman has been saying, that we are not going to burden Nigerians with more tax.
The tax must also be clement. The tax must be friendly. Let's look into our toolkit and see how we can come up with innovative taxation formula.
The theme for the 2024 Council Retreat and 179th meeting of the CITN has the theme Making CITN the Professional Institute of Choice, Strategies and Options. In Uyo, Edidion Iba, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. More stories will come your way. Do stay tuned.
One passenger, big auntie. Come and enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go.
and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o, make you dey sure, because who no go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Make you dey sure. If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Oga Paul, na another cough medicine you wan buy, so why you no go do the test wey I say make you go do?
Oga, make you go check this your cough. The last time I get this kind yeye cough wey no gree go, na madam here tell me say make I go do test. Where all the cough syrup wey I dey drink no gree work, dem come do me free test, and e come show say I get tuberculosis. The medicine wey dem give me, all na free. Now see am, I don well kampe.
Na true Callisto store, go check am o, make you dey sure, because who no go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people there.
You're welcome back now to the rest of our stories. To stimulate the curiosity of students in Sciences, Advanced Space Technology Applications Laboratory, UYO, Akwa Ibom State is mounting a one-day workshop on space technology promotion, popularization and propagation for schools and colleges of the Niger Delta region. Etienne Ibangan.
Experts say space technology remains an indispensable tool for the rapid and sustainable socio-economic development of any nation. The knowledge is the reason why the Advanced Space Technology Applications Laboratory, UYO, is gathering these students from select schools across Akwa Ibom State to impact knowledge on space technology because of its deployment and utilization of science and technology at the highest level.
Everyone has observed that now technology drives the world, drives the economy. We use our phones and we do a whole lot of transactions. Some use their phones and they are working remotely. Some use their phones and they are buying from long distances without actually traveling again. So Nigeria cannot afford to lag behind. They must have to keep in pace with the global trend of applications of space technology.
Aston have been consistent with this kind of capacity building program over the years. I recall vividly they have done similar training and capacity building in Edo, Bayelsa, and some other southern states.
By using space technology in creative and innovative ways, teachers can help students discover a love of learning that will last a lifetime.
This communication satellite has sensors that are able to get signals, and they amplify these signals and retransmit them over to another location.
Through addressing the challenges related to human space exploration have really helped to create new ideas. Please
Students asked questions for clarifications from various presentations and also expressed their views on the workshop.
I've learned a lot of things, like the ways in which the space science and all of that can be used in our daily lives.
A kind of pragmatic way of seeing or coming to reality of what we learn in physics and some part of chemistry.
I've learned about the improvement of space technology in Nigeria, how space technology has been able to help so many areas of the world.
The workshop is put together by the Advanced Space Technology Applications Laboratory, UYO, in conjunction with the National Space Research and Development Agency, as well as Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology, University of UYO. Etienne Oibanga, NTA News.
Nigerians in Uyo metropolis have continued to lament on the daily increase on the food items in the market. Abasenyang Ekpenyong, who interacted with some buyers and sellers, reports that the sales in the market are witnessing low patronage.
Daily, the cost of living continues to go beyond the reach of many Nigerians, with business operators and their customers groaning with a harsh economy. Among dealers on food items, there is low patronage as the purchasing power of many residents nosedives steadily. Mostly affected by the inflation rate in recent times are the low-income earners, who barely eat 2 square meals a day.
Everybody, this one is as clear as day now. Everybody knows that the thing is very bad now. Like as I'm coming here today, now tomorrow I'll come here and they'll say the price has changed. That's increases, will not decrease, it's always increasing. So that is how it is. That's how bad it is.
When I joined this business many years ago, like 2016, there are products that have increased more than 5 times of the price before. So like the pig tape then was 6,850. Now it's 22,500. So now many people cannot afford it.
If you budget that you are coming to buy a particular product at a price, just have it at the back of your mind that you are going to see a different price, because companies bring out prices per second, per minute, per day. And most of the times we just get confused on which price to sell.
Like where's this rice now? Per bag is 85,000 a bag. Then all this local one, way Sunday, that one 45,000. All those things, like prices are high now.
The low patronage seems to be affecting every business as dealers appeal for an immediate intervention.
They should find a way to make the exchange rate to abeg. It's too much now. $1.5 is too much. They should make a look for how can June 29th dollar was around 600 and something. Just within 7-8 months. It's too bad now. It's very, very bad. That's doubled.
Government should consider number one, the fuel subsidy removal. Many factors should have been considered first before. But nevertheless, the price have already increased. The government should look into it by maybe considering building refineries or putting them to work.
The government to bring everything down to open border, first to open border. So that all this foreign rice, we support all this Nigerian rice, everything gonna be fine. Then decrease the price of fuel so that we will know what to do.
The situation forced human rights activist Femi Falana, SAN, to approach the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos to direct the federal government to fix and control the prices of some items in line with Section 4 of the Price Control Act.
In recent times, the prices of foodstuff in Nigeria have been on the increase, causing citizens to groan, with passionate calls for the intervention of government at various levels. Yielding to the yearnings of its citizens is the resultant flagging off of sales of Gari by the Akwa Ibom State government to citizens, and the State Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development is championing the process. Etienne Ibanga reports.
Food, unarguably, is one of the most critical needs for human survival. However, in recent times, the prices of staples in the Nigerian market have been out of the reach of the average Nigerian, as many are unable to have daily meals and in many occasions unbalanced diets. Moved by the plight of the people is this intervention by the Akwa Ibom State government to crash the price of Gari to help cushion the effects of the current food crisis. Flagging of the sales, Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development says the gesture is in line with the Arise agenda of Governor Moeno's administration, aims at revolutionizing agriculture to enhance food sufficiency.
We will not sell above 2,000 naira to one person, so that it will go round everybody. So we thank His Excellency for his support to Akwa Ibom citizens. This is all in fulfillment of the Arise agenda to see that there is sufficient food in Akwa Ibom State. For how long will the exercise continue, and where can one buy the products? What we planted last year, we've harvested and processed to sell at a subsidized rate to Akwa Ibomites at Johnson Car Secretariat. We'll be doing this on specified days, and we'll be doing it across different locations. Some of the buyers who expressed delight with the state government say the government's Gari is sold at 1,000 naira for 10 cups.
It's very nice compared to what we are having in the market. 10 cups for 1,000. This is great.
Yeah, thank him for everything. He has done well. So may God continue to bless him for us in Jesus' name.
I'm happy about that. It would have been cheaper and they would have given us free.
It will be recalled that Governor Moeno on Tuesday, February 20, 2024, directed the state's Ministry of Agriculture to set up an agricultural and food security committee to help promote food sufficiency and assuage the effects of the present-day economic hardship. Etienne Ibanga, NTA News.
To be a star, join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Thanks for being part of our business news bulletin tonight. Do have a beautiful night rest.